Today was the 10th of February 2024. Let's just have a look what we're going to do in game. Do some more of these. Guess I'll finish the framing of this stone. I don't think I'll be here that long. Today was a different day. I don't want to keep saying crap because I've said that a few times, but definitely not a good day. So I woke up and I was already late. I feel like I say that a lot. I agreed to meet somebody at the gym at 11 to take some pictures for the fight, and I texted him like, yo, because I mean, because 11's quite early for the session, so I was texting to see if this dude was gonna like, actually do the session afterwards, or maybe we could just take pictures after, you know, like, what's the rush? But it turns out he was actually going just for me, and he had to leave very shortly after, before the session even started. So, I mean, I couldn't, like, I mean, he was doing me a big favour, so I couldn't just be like, oh, yeah, we'll do it later. So, yeah, I just behaved myself and left, but meaning I couldn't have any breakfast, but I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter now, like, I'm just being a prick if I don't go, and I'm grateful, so I left, and the trains were fine, got there, no problem, and yeah, took the pictures. I thought the pictures were fine, but after my friend who took the pictures left, my other friend who looked at it, who's seen a few pictures from this promotion, says they won't use that because it's not head on. And the reason why we didn't do head on is because I've got a big bandage on my ear and I wanted to hide the bandage, but so we might even need to redo those, so that might have all been for nothing, which would be really fucking irritating. But today I called my friend on the way, on the train, and I just wanted to, I mean, I didn't even want to talk it into existence, but the possibility of maybe postponing this big fight, because, I mean, the doctors say don't even train until 4 to 6 weeks, and in 4 to 6 weeks the fight's basically happened. Like, forget fight camp, the fight's basically on the doorstep, / yes, in 6 weeks time it's already happened. And in 4 weeks time I would have had no time for training camp. It's a really shit situation. I really want to do this, but at the same time I really want to go the best version of myself. I don't want to just go some just fucking can. I could be so much better, and I have been so much better. So I'm dealing with that right now, thinking about that, the possibility of maybe skipping, and that's just painful to think about, really. I was also supposed to be competing today, which I was reminded of since the class today was a little bit smaller because everybody was at the competition and I was supposed to be there. And yeah, it was just one of those days when you're like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, you're jealous for an alternate universe version of yourself who's competing and got a fucking Polaris fight up ahead, and it's like, God. So yeah, I'm still thinking about what to do. Before I said that I was more 50% looking at not skipping, or postponing I should say, but now I'm more on the side of half the side actually going to postpone, because, I mean, well, I'm going to the doctors tomorrow, maybe my mind will change tomorrow, but it's very nerve-wracking, you know. I mean, competitions, most people find competitions nerve-wracking alone. I actually deal with the nerves of pre-comp quite well, but with this in the mix, you know, it really is not ideal, to say the least. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know what I'm going to do about it yet, but I have to make a choice in the next day or two. Also, I mean, yeah, so after training, I did some drills with my friend, and you know, not really much. I probably could have just, if it wasn't for the pictures, you know, it would have been kind of a waste of a fucking session. But yeah, at least the ear didn't get knocked, so I'm just grateful for that. And I saw, I mean, when I was talking to my friend, I asked him about sending the flowers to this girl, Oh no. I asked him about sending the flowers to this girl, if it was a good idea or not, and he was very against it. And I mean, I told myself I'm gonna do it anyway. I just kind of want to tell him, really. I just enjoy sharing. That's why I've got this whole fucking series. I wish I didn't enjoy sharing so much. It makes you quite vulnerable, but um, yeah, he was very against it. He actually got quite aggressive. He's like, "Oh, you a dickhead." She's got a boyfriend. "Oh, you a fucking dickhead." And I was like, "Okay, chill, man. Okay, you know, I was just joking, haha." But I wasn't, because I am still gonna do it. But yeah, that situation today. I mean, obviously I didn't give the flowers today, but I felt like there was no sparks really today. I mean, one or two conversations felt that all magical, but yeah, today it was a bit of a standstill, I guess. A lot of my things just weren't landing when I was saying to her, whether or not I was trying to be funny, but yeah, it just felt, I don't know what the word is to describe, but it just felt off. But like, yeah, I don't know. And it just makes me really think, oh my god, have I done something? Or, yeah, it just made me feel really off. I didn't walk away feeling like it's great. Um, so yeah, I'm definitely in the blues right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty fucking sad. Uh, you know, just yeah, as I said, I mean, I really, really fucking like this girl to the point where I've never even been close. I've said this before, but I've never been close to feeling the same. Oh no, I've never been close to feeling the same, like this level of just like like feelings to a girl before. And you know, just the idea of it not working out is so fucking painful. Um, yeah, I really, really fucking like her, and I wish I didn't. It just hurts so much to like us this much and not have like a and not have like an answer, like what will actually happen. Um, Let me just count these to ease my mind off it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 4, 5. This middle one. I don't think I did it like this in the creative world, but I'll just do. It'll just have to go now. So that's 3, 4, 4. Cool. Um. Yeah. So today there wasn't like any. I mean, I guess there wasn't any flirting really. She doesn't really flirt back. Well, I don't really flirt. I suppose I don't know. There wasn't much playful talk, okay? I guess I'll just say playful talk. There wasn't much playful talk, and yeah, it just makes me a little bit anxious. Like, fuck, has something happened, or I don't know. Um, I'll tell you what though, there's this one fucking waiter. I might have mentioned him once or twice. He's this older dude. Oh no, there's this older dude. He's from like South Africa or something, and he says really inappropriate shit, and everyone's used to it. And he basically said he made this joke about, I don't know, but it was kind of like, it was one of the jokes similar to like can Candy's dick fit in your mouth or something. If you say like Candice, it's the same kind of thing where he makes you say a word and then rhymes that word with something sexual basically, and so something about being hard or something. And he basically said that this girl's fucking nipples were hard around me. And I sort of just looked at her like, what the hell? And she just looked at me like, well, I suppose. I mean, yeah, I mean, it was just weird. I mean, we both know that he's a fucking weirdo, but it's just interesting for that kind of dynamic. I mean, one guy accused us of flirting once, and she sort of pushed that away because she does have a boyfriend, so it's not surprising. But what is that? There you go. Um, boom. Yeah, so I suppose I could. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I felt like. I mean, yeah, we still had laughs. You know, we're still laughing with each other. But maybe I'm overthinking. I mean, I hope I am overthinking it. I fucking hope I am. Um, but yeah, we still had laughs and stuff. But I mean, I suppose I just didn't feel like I had enough time with her today, I guess, because we were quite busy, and I just would have liked way more time with her. Um, because I fucking really like her, to the point where I'm actually in trouble here, because, yeah, as I said, you know, I'm so fucking invested emotionally in this now. It's gonna be rough if things don't go my way. Um, But yeah, I was outside folding napkins for a bit, and one of the new bar dudes came out. He actually has a crush on her too, but I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, he came out, had his lunch whilst I was folded napkins, and we had a little chat. You know, he's actually a pretty cool guy. I never really had time to sit down with him. Didn't really know him that well, but he's pretty chill. Um, yeah, pretty safe geezer. Um, and then okay, let's get some stairs in. I'm not doing this very efficiently. Okay, I'm going to turn this. So I've just, right, X, try Y. No, not Y. That'll do for one. Let me just get lost in Minecraft for a little bit, because I'm pretty down today, guys. I don't really want to fucking talk too much about it. I mean, although that is the fucking objective of this fucking thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, the kitchen guys were alright. I made the kitchen staff laugh a little bit today again. Always feels good to make people laugh. But yeah, the person who really matters to me, I feel like I didn't have that much of her attention today. It's so needy. I fucking hate this, guys. I really don't like being like this. And I've never been like this with anyone. Not even in like my first little crushes in school. I mean, obviously I've had crushes before, but this is a whole new fucking level on my days. But yeah, I hope I am overthinking it. She probably has forgotten about anything weird that I said. Like, there really wasn't anything that stuck out, really, but to me it does. I think about almost all details of our conversations walking away. So if anything was slightly, not even weird, because I'm pretty smooth, you know, I guess smooth is the right word. I'm pretty chill, you know, I'm not like some socially awkward, like, stutter or anything. I can hold a conversation, I can make her laugh, but like, the second I lose her, I think about and I beat myself up for fucking a day at least. But it probably isn't even a big deal. I didn't mention her boyfriend or anything today. And I'm still gonna do the flowers. You know, at this point, I was just like, you know, I've got to make some move. And if it goes wrong, at least I'll just tear the bandage off and say, fuck it, it's not gonna work. But yeah, the day was alright. So after going to training, I just had some porridge at home at like at like 2 o'clock, because I didn't have any breakfast and I wanted some porridge, so I had some porridge and went to my nan's to use her bath, because obviously our boiler isn't working. I need to bath at the moment because of my fucking ear. And yeah, I mean, she's just lovely being at her house. She really looks after me. You cannot complain. It's like literally 5-star service. When I came out the bath, listened to Bad Friends podcast, very funny, always makes me laugh. Um, listened to a bit of that, and then it was. I went downstairs and she made me a fucking salmon bagel. I was like, wow. To be honest, I did buy her salmon. That's probably why, but still, it was amazing. It's cold, fuck. So yeah. So told my nan I gotta go. She put my bandage on my ear, and I left. It's a little bit of a different route today because it was from my nan's house. So I set a little GPS and got to the restaurant, no problem. Was a little bit late, but she said there's no problem because we were quiet anyway. And where did that? Oh, fuck off! I can't. Can I put that into the block, or now it's not the paper anymore? It's fucked. Yeah, that's annoying. Um, yeah, I'm just really like overthinking, I guess, about this girl, and also just the competition would have been really cool today to do. And as I said, obviously the worries of maybe not being able to compete is also really getting to me. So yeah, today has not been a great day at all. Um, it has been a bit of a shit day, if I could say so. Um, but you know, there's no point being a fucking baby about it. Might as well just fucking carry on, keep pushing forward. The goals are the same. Setbacks are okay, you know, everyone has setbacks. Obviously, setbacks are a little bit more complicated when you're dealing with people, not just static goals, because they remember, like, what was that about? And you can't just come back to people after, like, a weird day. I feel like today wasn't even a weird day, I really am overthinking it. I feel like a teenage girl, but I care about this so deeply that I I can't help but look at everything in such detail. And that is really out of character for me. I wish this was more in character for me with everything, but I literally, when it comes to details, I'm not very observant with anything really. But this is like, I don't think the stakes are higher on anything really, uh, in terms of what I care about. Like, yeah, because the end goal is to be with this girl, and I kind of don't care about anything else. So I'm like, I'm not only am I'm literally like 110% awake in all of our conversations, and making sure obviously first of all I don't say something stupid, but that's social interactions 101 really. I don't usually have to worry about that. And I think I just said one as if I was about to list about a load of points, but that's kind of it. But then I'm also looking for her reactions and stuff, and sometimes how she reacts with other people, but that's a little bit stalky, so I don't really try to pay too much attention to that. But yeah, I talk so much about this girl. Like on all these videos. Maybe I need to file a police report on myself. Really, I'm being a fucking weirdo, but yeah, it's really my feelings about her. I don't. Yeah, I mean, every time I open my mouth at this point, I'm basically gonna repeat myself if I talk about this girl. But yeah, I mean, I've still got tomorrow with her, so we'll see if tomorrow's different. My my sister's boyfriend, who's the bar manager at the restaurant, was talking to me about girls, and he was like, "Oh, how's girls with you?" I said, "Well, I told him the truth. I was like, listen, I don't really chase girls anymore, in plural, but I am pretty obsessed with one in particular at the moment, so I'm not really interested in any other." And he was like, "Yeah, where do you know her?" Obviously, I said it's a secret because she's actually about 10 meters away, and I'm not sure if I can trust you to keep a secret. Um, I've only casually mentioned to my sister asking if this girl had a boyfriend, and that's all I've mentioned to my sister about her. But yeah, my sister's lovely, but I don't think she'll really keep a secret. It might start to spread around. She might tell her boyfriend, and then her boyfriend will tell people. Um, but yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. First world problems though. I just have no idea where it came from. I just got whacked in the face really with these fucking really strong feelings out of fucking nowhere. It makes no sense, but life works in wonderful ways. And yeah, plan remains the same. Give the flowers, play it cool. Plan remains the same. I feel like I've lost a massive outlet recently. Training is a massive outlet for me, and I haven't been able to train properly in a long time. What is that? Why is it doing that? I've lost that, and I'm starting to feel the effects, you know. I need it back. So I'm going to the hospital tomorrow, hopefully good news. Get the bandage off my ear, and yeah, what is going on? So yeah, hopefully it's all good. Because yeah, I just need to just get back into it. You know, maybe calling this fight off would be a big, like a release. Like I can finally let the burden, like, of worrying about it go and focus on my very next comp after that. That might be the mental health move. For those who know me, as I'm not overly enthusiastic about mental health movements and stuff. I think there definitely is truth to it, but I think lots of people are kind of using it just to be lazy. But yeah, sip some tea break. I mean, I will say though, I was saying, this girl and I were looking at some, because there's the cuts, like the random ugly cuts of bread go in this box that we can just snack at, in between like serving food, and obviously the fresh bread goes to the customers. And there was a big tin of fresh bread, freshly baked, and it looked amazing. And we were both just sort of looking at it, and we were joking, like, oh, we could just grab some, yeah, how funny would that be? Not really that funny, but... and I said, yeah, I'll do that on my last day. And she was sort of like, is it your last day? I was like, no, it's not my last day, but thanks for reacting like that. But on my last day, I might grab a load of bread, that's what I was saying. She's like, oh, okay. I mean, I think the reason why I'm really down in the dumps is because I'm always going to be more influenced by how the day ended, because obviously I do these videos at the end of the day, or at least most of the time. So far I have. And today, at the end of the shift, there was, I mean, we were still having jokes and stuff up until the shift. There was no, like, there was no weird, I guess the way I'm doing this is like, you're probably expecting there was some weird social interaction, and I like made an ass of myself. I didn't really. Yeah, I mean, there was these fucking wankers on a table that just weren't leaving. So the manager said that we had to sign out because we'd done all of our jobs, and she decided to stay inside, and well, she's a waitress, so she kind of had to wait for them to leave to make sure that everything's fine. And my lower back's really hurting me. And yeah, so I had to sit outside with some of the other chefs and the other guys, and sort of... Alright, how am I going to do this? Oh yeah, I remember. So I had to sit outside with a lot of the other guys, and the other guys are great, but you know, obviously there's one person I want to talk to, and that's not them. But I just heard someone scream. But it's... Yeah, so I was getting a little bit frustrated because I just wanted her to come out. You know, I wanted her to come out. I didn't want to speak to any of these fucking weirdos. Well, no, they're not weirdos. They're pretty nice people. But I just wanted her to come outside, and I wanted to talk to her, and I wanted to You know, just talk to her. You know, it's not really that difficult. It's not that complicated. It's pretty common. People like speaking to people. In particular, like certain people in particular, of course. And yeah, she just wasn't coming out. These people were staying inside. So what do you mean I can't undo that? Oh my god. Yeah, these people wouldn't leave. They kept staying inside, and I was just stuck outside with these people that, you know, I mean, as I said, they're great, but they're not like my number one choice to talk to in the nicest way possible. Why is this building so awkward? That's really annoying. That is so annoying. Why is it locking now? It wasn't before. Oh, fuck off, man. I guess we just got to do really small blocks now. That's really fun. See, I was outside talking to these guys, and I said, you know, I'll wait 15 minutes, maybe she'll come in. Maybe she'll come outside. I waited 15 minutes, she didn't come outside. I just said, guys, I'm leaving, see you later. I thought I would execute one of the laws of power. I'm not sure exactly how it's worded, but the summary is basically... I'm half joking, by the way. But, the summary is basically, don't make yourself always readily available. If you're absent some of the time, they expect you to be there. They'll value your presence more when you are there. So if you're always there, it's like they won't value your attendance as much. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just leave. I'll come outside and think, boom. But I did really want to talk to her again. That's kind of the whole reason why I'm happily walking into work on days that I didn't originally have it booked. It was entirely the reason why. If she wasn't there, I wouldn't really be working there. And I'm sort of ashamed to admit that I had the idea of quitting today and saying, you know what, mate, I joined here to meet girls. I've met one, but if she isn't immediately available, I'm just hurting myself. I should just leave and join another restaurant and meet another girl. But she's just so much. I just can't do that. She's so special to me. I know that sounds gay, but she is absolutely basically 30% of my brain. Waking hours, I just think about her basically 30% of the time. General rule of thumb. Some days more than others. I can't just move on. I have to try. At least, because I haven't actually tried really. And back to my friend's pretty violent reaction to asking his advice about this. The only information he really got was, I'm thinking of asking this girl out, or giving this girl flowers who has a boyfriend. Is it a good idea? He immediately said no, and I understand why, but if he understood the full story, I think he might maybe have a different answer. But of course, you know, I am being I almost said predatory, that's not the right word. But I am like chasing someone's girl really, and that is disrespectful in one way. But I mean, as I've said before, from the way that she talks about this dude, he can't be doing that good of a job. To put it as politely as possible. Okay, do I have enough bits for this shit? Where did it go? Oh my god. Oh, at least I can build this. The reason why I'm doing this is because I need this to be hollow, because I want there to be like a water elevator to come up here. I want it to be hollow, but I still want it to be decorative on the outside. It's pretty genius, actually. Yeah, I better go to sleep soon. I don't want these fucking phantoms. But yeah, I mean, I suppose now I'm saying it out loud, I think I am overreacting a little bit. I was worrying about nothing. I mean, not about nothing. It's not all perfect, and especially it isn't perfect with my jiu-jitsu side of things. There still is big problems there, but to be honest, what matters most to me at the moment is this fucking girl. And that shouldn't really. I'm a young boy with athletic potential, and I think you hear about big athletes always going down the route of just losing everything to girls, but I suppose we're just unfortunately doomed to do that, and I feel very, very strongly towards this one girl. And I've told everyone about it now, so it has to work. It looks pretty weird sticking out like that. I need to add some more details or trim this back. It's a bit of a weird... I guess I'll just trim it back. One. Oh wow, that went back quite far. Fuck. Of course I can't undo that, you shit. I'll just go like that. Bang. Little button. Barely notice it. Yeah, so, you know, now I say it out loud, it's not that bad, you know, I think I'm overreacting slightly, which is good. Give the flowers, carry on training, you know, nothing changes here, just a little bit of a weird day. And I didn't get to speak to her at the end, so maybe I'm having a little hissy fit, I just didn't get to speak to her at the end, that's all. Drove back, the drive was fine, basically did it in flat 30 minutes. Came home and had some cereal because I didn't eat very well today. I just had the porridge, turn this upside down by the porridge, the salmon bagel. Actually, no, yeah, I did eat pretty well today. Fucking hell. Right, what am I short on? Cobblestone. Oh, it's quite nice. Yes, I had the porridge, the bagel, and then some bits of bread. Needed, what do you mean? There you go. And I finished the day with some Cheerios. Not ideal, but you know, not terrible. And whilst I was eating my Cheerios, I had this smell, and I was like, what the fuck is that smell? My dog has this sort of distinct smell, and as he's gotten older, I regret to say, it's a little bit more unpleasant now he's older. Because obviously dogs don't wash as much as us, and you know, their natural smell, I think that my dog's natural smell is actually quite pleasant until recently. It's not really pleasant anymore, unfortunately. I used to love hugging him and everything, but now he fucking stinks. Bless him, he can't do anything about it, but it's, yeah. I mean, so I could smell that, but really strongly. And I was like, what is it? And then I turn around, he's just done a shit on the floor without me noticing, which was fucking not ideal, but he's getting old now. And I had a little quick look for some kitchen roll to clean it up, but I did a pretty gross thing today, guys, and I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm leaving it. It's too late for this shit, I'm going to bed. And just fucking left it. I shouldn't have done that. If my parents know that I did that, they'll be so pissed off. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I know it. I shouldn't do that. So yeah, then came upstairs, scrolled a little bit of Instagram, where I saw some of my friends doing well in the competition, which I'm happy for. And yeah. What? I just fucking clicked that. I don't get this rotation thing. Let's use it back here. I need more scaffolding. But yeah, so overall, you know, I'm being a little bit of a baby, but the day wasn't that bad, and there's some bad news of jiu-jitsu. The goal things, basically, overthinking the entire thing. I just really care so deeply about it. that it's just really important. I want to do extra pattern here, but I don't want to overdo this shit. I want to just let's just get on with the base. Fuck that. Yeah, thinking way too much about it, but let's just get on with it. Hospital tomorrow, pancakes, hospital, and more time at the restaurant with my favourite person on earth at the moment. Good day.